Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. I found these boxes in a toy aisle a while back, so I thought take a look, see what it's about. It does have building blocks in them, and the company is pronounced Peizhi, I guess. It's made in China. This, I think, looks awfully similar to another logo, I would say, but that's just my opinion. This one here is a Firehouse. Comes with 2 vehicles, and then this is a pirate set right here. It's an Outpost with some cannons. I thought it would be interesting to take a look at them. So both of these sets are ages 6 and up. This one has 245 pieces and that one has 202 pieces. And then on the back here it shows some other sets you can get from the same company, and different things you can do with them. So in the Pirates line here there's a couple other interesting sets you can put together. And then these are more like, well, city sets, I would guess. Although I think, seeing as they don't go with the yellow minifigures, it looks kind of interesting. This one just looks really sunburnt, I think. Shall we start by opening the Firehouse here and see what it contains? I'm interested to see if it comes with instructions like a Lego set would, or what we have in here. Okay, so it's a nice little way of packaging it. So we have 3 bags here, and they're not numbered, and then there are some tools on this one, and here are the instructions. Alright, very simple. There's a lot of steps in each instruction there. Oh yeah, there it is. That's what I was wondering. This piece here is actually a print. I was thinking it might be a sticker piece. There's also another one, but it turns out to be a print, so that's good at least. Alright, I think I'm gonna put this stuff together here, and then we can take a look at the final build. So I just finished building the set, and this is the main structure you get. Just a very simple fire station. As you can see inside here, there's no details. It's just a door, 2 windows up here, but no office desks or chairs or anything. And then there's a little satellite dish on the top. So very simple build. I think the minifigures looks like the face there, the sunglasses have been drawn on almost by a kid. It looks quite bad, I think, personally. So, but it is what it is. So you get this main building here, and then you get a larger fire engine here, fire truck, which is, it's okay. It's got a little ladder on the top here, and then it's a very simple build. But the only thing I didn't like is that with these levers here, there's not enough clutch power to hold them together, so they can't stay in the position you want them. They keep falling down, so that's a little bit negative, I think. But otherwise I'm surprised by the bricks here, how good the clutch power is and how well they stick together. That's something that surprised me. I thought it would be much worse, actually. And then you have this little side build with some tools. Just very simple. And then the last one here is a simple little police car build. Very easy to put together. Just a simple little police car next to here. I don't know why there's a police car when the set is called Firehouse, but it is what it is. Also the police car is red. But anyways, and then there are a few extra pieces that come with. A couple of extra minifig hands and some other pieces that follow along. So that's what's in the Firehouse. Now let's take a look at what we get in the Pirates set here. See if it has the... It does have the same kind of box inside here. Okay, so this comes with a little bit larger plate. 2 bags. And 1 set. Oh, that's a large instruction sheet. But that's it. That's what you get. So, alright. Let's put this together and see what we have. Here is the pirate outpost, built and finished. So, just a very simple building here. There's some water here, and then there's a tree in the water. There's a little tower up here, which are gonna have, supposed to have flags hanging off the sides here, as well as the main flag, but we can talk about that later. There are some cannonballs in the middle box here, and then there are 2 cannons here, which aren't there, and which we can also talk about later. There's a little treasure in the treasure chest here that they are guarding, and then there are some flowers on the sides, which I think has a really nice mold to them. Let's see if we can see them here in the camera. I just think those were really nice molds. That's something very positive, I think, with this set, is the mold here. Those were really nice flowers. But anyways, back to what's going on with the cannons here. When I went to place the cannons, this piece broke off here. And it's the same on the other side. This piece right here broke off, so the cannons are supposed to sit in like this, in these 2 clips, but these ones broke off. So it's supposed to have 2 cannons in the front, 1 there and 1 there. I'm not gonna press them in because I might break them again. So that came off when I went to place the cannons, which is unfortunate, but I thought, oh well. But then when I went to place the flags on the top here, it's supposed to be put in with 2 of these brown 1x1s with a clip in it. Let's see if I can show you here. It's one of these brown 1x1s with a clip, but both of them broke. I put the clip on here first. Here is the other one. And then when I went to press in the flag like this, it just snapped and flew in 2 directions. And then the same for the other one. There's supposed to be 2 flags. One hanging off there and one hanging off there. And also, I almost forgot, here you can see there's a sword in one of the clips there. There's supposed to be a clip for this here. let me show you. On each side of the cannons there are clips, so there's supposed to be a sword there, one there, and then when I went to put this in this clip here, same thing happened. This piece flew off. So I have some extra pieces here from the cannon that are just loose brown pieces that came off, and here are the clips, the two clips that shattered. And then here are 4 extra blue tiles that comes with the sets. Those are just extras. Let's take a look at the minifigures here. Here is one of the minifigures. I think the printing on the torso, especially with the keychain here, I think looks really nice. I think the printing in the face is a little bit faded, or yeah, it doesn't look very good. Another thing that's interesting about this is the legs are a little bit different. First of all, you can twist them, so you can pose minifigures with the legs straight forward and then the torso twisted, so that's kind of interesting. And also it's on a ball. If we do like this, you can see it's on a ball joint here. So if you press these on, you can, first of all, you can go backwards, you can kneel the minifigure, put it in a kneeling pose, you can sit it down, you can like spread the legs a little bit like that, and you can have it sitting down like that, for example, or just pose one leg outwards a little bit when it's standing. I just think the legs here, you create a lot of opportunity to pose the minifigures. Much simpler. So this one is supposed to be holding this rifle here, and then there is a second minifigure with a little bit of a different print that's holding the gun, or a gun. So these 2 minifigures come with a set as well. We can put those here. So this is what you get in the pirate set. So here are the two sets we just looked at, the Firehouse and the pirate set. I think you get what you pay for with these 2 sets. They're very inexpensive toys, very inexpensive sets, but also, as you can see from the quality here, it's just the first time I was putting it together, it broke, so imagine with some play how these are gonna look after a while. So also another thing I noticed was I put a couple of pieces wrong on some of the sets, and then I went to take it off. I noticed there is not a brick separator in the sets. It doesn't include that, so that would have been nice to have. That makes it a little bit easier if you place a piece wrong. Other than that, I think there are some nice details, like especially this mold of the flower here. I like that very much. I wish Lego would produce that. Very detailed, very nice. But I think it's not something I'm gonna buy more of, at least. Let me know in the comments what you think of these sets. Is there something you would consider buying, or are you just sticking with Lego, or are you just not buying any brick built toys at all? Be interesting to hear your thoughts on this. I think that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.